Bum, ba ba bum, ba ba bum, ba ba bum 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 bum. It's the 2,000 subscriber special with your host, Zayden the Intern. It's me.
Hey, it's a 2K special. Whee! I wanted to make this video to celebrate this awesome occasion, and I know I'm showing my face. It's horrible. I'm sorry. I didn't get a chance to take a shower today, and I've been very busy. But not busy enough to put this together because I wanted to say, personally from me to you, thank you! Seriously, thank you for subscribing. I never thought in my life I'll hit 2,000 subscribers. I mean, hell, if you go back to my channel, I was stoked when I got 108. So 2,000 is really crazy for me. And I know a lot of it is because of the Waifu Crush Carla Kuti video, which I gotta say, thank you, Kengen Asura. Just another reason why I love that series. But seriously though, watch that anime. It's on Netflix. Do it. I'll talk about my thoughts on it on another video. But anyway, focus on 2K special. So, for this awesome occasion, I asked you guys to throw me some quick questions if you wanted me to answer anything, if you had anything at all to ask this guy. And some of you did. So, why don't I get to the questions right now? Starting us off, we have Sato Chui, who had two quick questions, which were, tell us something about yourself, like what's your biggest quirk? And Zayden, what inspired you to do YouTube? Well, I'm glad you asked, Sato Chui. What inspired me to do YouTube was filmmaking and just like the idea of making a movie or something with my friends was always something really awesome. But as anyone would have experience trying to do this, it's hard to get your friends to do things. So when I started YouTube, like way back, the very first thing I did was anime music videos because fuck it, they looked cool when I was a kid, and mine were. Not as cool. What was I saying? Fucking stupid. Oh yeah. Something about fucking. Oh yeah, the AMVs. That's right. So I made a bunch of AMVs and they were all bad. And then I kept on going through different channels trying to make different group ideas, like this one's gonna work or that one's gonna work, and then none of them worked. And then in 2010, I was like, I'm just gonna make one last new YouTube channel, and I'm just gonna go with it. And that was the Otaku X Heroes, yay! Which I later changed to Zayden the Intern because that name, right?
Okay, so I missed some few key details. Now, everything said to this point was completely true. However, there was one big drive that made me want to do this whole YouTube anime solo thing under Zayden the Intern. And it all stems from my love of manga. You see, I like to read manga, then recommend it to my friends, and they usually say, hey, we'll check it out, but that usually translates to no, we'll never look at it. So this channel became an outlet for me, so I can make some fun videos, spread some love of some series that I think desperately need more attention, and hopefully along the way, I make some funny videos that some people might enjoy. And that's kind of been the main drive of me doing this channel now. But anyway, back to the video.
But I really enjoyed when I started on that channel because I got my friend Tyler, who's one of my dearest friends, to do some funny sketch videos with me. And though looking back, yeah, they're aged and kind of like bad. They're like a wholesome good bad in my heart that I really love and appreciate. And I might show those videos later if you really want to see them. They're very old and very dumb. But the fact that I'm with my friend Tyler, they mean a lot to me. So I still have them all saved up if you want to see it later on. But to answer your question back again, what inspired me to do YouTube was the idea of making videos with my friends. That was always a cool idea for me. Oh, and the second part of the question was, tell us something about yourself, like your biggest quirk. Well, my biggest quirk is I can stop time for 5 seconds. Are you impressed? I just did it. Honestly, there's not a lot about me that I didn't already put out on my channel. I'm a tall weirdo that loves anime and metal music. One of my childhood heroes is Tim Curry. I find him charismatic as hell, and I try to emulate as best as I can, though I constantly fail.
It's not really that easy, because it's basically me doing...
Anthony Sardina's Tim Curry voice for Dio Brando in the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure abridged. By the way, if you haven't seen that abridged, watch that shit. It's amazing. Anyway, thank you, Sato Chui, for the question. Next person. Oh, we got a question from Gil. Sweet. The question was, we know you have waifus, but who are your husbandos? That's a very good question. And I'm going to try not to go too long on this one. First one on the list, Dio Brando. I just fucking love him. Second one on the list, Jaro Zeppeli. I just fucking love him. Third on the list, Foss the 8th from Shaman King. If you're not familiar with him, God, he was awesome in the series. Since we're stuck with Shaman King right now, why don't we go to Wooden Sword Ryu? He was super underrated. Love him as well. Oh, Piers from Pokemon Sword and Shield. A lot of my friends were like, you're going to love him when you see him. I'm like, I don't know. Oh my God, I do love him. It's because I relate to him a lot. I don't know. I feel like him and I are the same cloth. Or I'm literally, I would just be him if I was in Pokemon. Oh, and to wrap up the husbando list, I'm going to go with Axel Lowe from Guilty Gear and Faust from Guilty Gear. I know, 2 Fausts. Aiden, you really need to calm down. Dude, they're cool. Look, I have more husbandos, but again, I don't want to focus too much on it. But thank you for the question, Gil. You're awesome, buddy. Oh, also, I can't forget, Vash Stampede from Trigun.
Also, this beautiful bastard, I love him so much. He's my favorite character from One Piece. I love you, Corazon. Mwah.
Now for question 3 is from Tai Cutie Pie, aka Tawar, aka Tyler, who I did videos with in the past and is one of my dearest friends for so many years. Well, buddy, what do you gotta ask? Is it true that you only like anime because everyone else does? You caught me, dude. No, I've loved anime when I was a very wee young child. Before I even knew what it was. Like many people from the West, Toonami was a huge gateway for the appreciation of it. Adult Swim as well. Also, my dad used to be a tour guide, and when he would come back, he would sometimes just give me these DVDs that we would pick up. He's like, these are cartoons, right? And like one of them was clearly the fucking OVA for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm like, sure, I like these cartoons, I guess. Oh, also, whenever I go to my old video store, I would always find like one random like DVD of something just like placed in the cartoon section that clearly was not a cartoon. Ninja Scrolls. But yeah, that was kind of my huge introduction to the medium, and I've been loving it ever since. But thank you for that question, Tyler. All right, anyway, next. Now for question number 4, we got Big Boss Su Agenda. You almost tricked me there, brother. So Big Boss Agenda says, very simple one. Top 10 favorite anime/manga and top 10 video games. Brother, it's not even. I will make the anime manga one for a separate video. I will shoot you though with the video games. I feel like I can do that a little bit easier. Top 10 off the dome of video games that I really love. Number 10, Okage Shadow King. It's one of Sony's most underrated RPGs of all time for the PS2. I love the art style, the music. It all flows well together. Even in the story, it's just like a grim fairy tale that never came to be. Number 9, I'm gonna give it to the Guilty Gear franchise. I know that's kind of like cheesing it, but like there's so many games that I really like. It's one of my favorite fighter series, and it's one of the games that I've just played on a constant basis. Guilty Gear will always be fucking sick. Can't wait for the next one. That theme song though, right? Still my heart is blazing. Number 8, I'm going to be giving it to the King of Fighters series. And I know I'm cheesing it again by just putting the whole franchise in one bubble, but fuck you. It's a great series and I don't need to choose one because I sometimes want to play 98. Sometimes I want to play 14 because I actually liked 14 a lot, or 13. I like these games. And as somebody that lives in California, you know, very like low Southern California, I never had the same appreciation of Capcom fighters because all the cabinets at all my local joints were all SNK cabinets, and King of Fighters is always just one of the games that I picked up and I really enjoyed as well. Also, the characters are fucking awesome. I love you, Kim, Yamazaki. You're my boys. Love you so much. Number 7, I'm giving it to Pokemon, but not the franchise. I'm not going to cheese this one because there's one in my heart that I really love. I really love Soul Silver and Heart Gold. That game's awesome, and I would definitely put that in there in my top 10 games. Number 6, I'm going to give it to Fable for the Xbox. It was one of these games that I would play over and over again. It was literally lightning in a bottle, in which, you know, now in 2019, it was just lightning in a bottle. Fuck, man, how did they ruin that series so much? Number 5 is going to go to Final Fantasy IX because Final Fantasy IX is my favorite game of the whole franchise. I think it's whimsical. The characters are awesome. I love Zidane. Also, if you didn't put any pieces together, Zidane, Zayden, very close sounding, doesn't it? There might be a reason why. But if you have not played Final Fantasy IX, I would actually recommend finding maybe an emulation of the first game. I know it's terrible to say, but the Steam version is fucking broken and they will never fix it properly. It's not broken. It crashes constantly. There's so many fucking errors. The audio. Oh, we will fix the frame rate issue. It's been on there for years, man. You guys forgot about it, not. Number 4. God, this is hard. I'm going to be giving it to Street Fighter Third Strike.
This is a face of a man who likes Third Strike, but he had realized in that moment he really fucking liked that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Capcom fighting game.
Okay, I have a completely different outfit now because I'm recording on a different day. Number 3 was... I'm holding up 2. Number 3 was originally Anarchy Reigns because I think this game's heavily underrated and I wanted to recommend it out there just to spread the name. So please check out Anarchy Reigns, at least for the soundtrack alone. However, I'm switching number 3 to Persona 5. I love SMT. I love Persona 3, 4, Shin Megami Tensei series. I also like Persona 2 because you fight Hitler in it. It's fucking bananas. But for now, I'm going to stick with 5. It was the most recent game that I played by them, and I enjoyed it immensely. So Persona 5 is my number 3. What is the name of the phenomenon where the second hand looks like it stopped moving? This one's actually easy for me. Silent Hill 2. I love Silent Hill 2 so fucking much. It's one of those games where I feel like I can put it in right now and beat it under 2 hours. Now, I know that's not a world-class breaking record, but it's engraved in my brain. I even sometimes just randomly quote the game around my friends, and they'll have like a long delay, and they'll be like, was that from fucking Silent Hill? I'm like, yes, because it's great. Silent Hill 2 is amazing. I love it so much. From the atmosphere, the story that's built around it, and the music. Oh my god. Also, Pyramid Head, man. What? Oh, fuck. The game's just great. I love James. I think... God, that HD port was so fucking shit. Number 1, again, this one's kind of an easy one for me. Kingdom Hearts 2. I love Kingdom Hearts. I can talk hours about the franchise. 2 is a very fantastic game. 1 is old and slightly janky, but I have a lot of nostalgia vision on that, so that one's still good in my book. And I actually enjoy some of the spin-off games. And as for 3, people like 3, but 2 will always be amazing to me. That's my number 1 game. Wow, that was really fucking hard to do. Okay, thanks for the question, Agenda. You are awesome. Thank you also for the support, man. All right, next question. And the last question is from Bandam, and he says, Emilia from ReZero Waifu Wednesday. Well, Bandam, she is on the waifu crush list. And you know what? You get a waifu. You get a waifu. You get a waifu. I get a waifu. But I gotta get to them fairly because the waifu crush list is huge and I gotta get to everybody one at a time. But I will eventually get to her. I notice a lot of people like her. That is the end of the Q&A of the 2K special. Thank you guys so much again for subscribing. Seriously, just commenting and saying nice things. I wish I can articulate better on how I feel about this. It really does mean a lot. With everything that's been happening, from just constant work to the point of extreme exhaustion, I still get home at the end of the night and I just see like a nice thing like, hey, that was a fun video. Thank you for making that. Or, hey, I like this. Here's my waifu. Can you make a video for her? And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck yeah. You know, I just got to brush that shit off and I will get back up and I will keep on making this stuff because I really do love making these videos for you guys. And I hope to keep on making more stuff and yeah. But hey, we'll talk more about all that later. For now, that is the end of the 2K special. You guys have an awesome one. Until we talk again, and hopefully I will look a lot less gross. You have an awesome one. Thank you again. Peace.